Hello everyone, very good morning to everyone. So welcome to YouTube channel Stocks Safar India. So in this session today we are going to discuss about live algo trading, which we have been testing from the last 20 days. So we have been going through multiple trading strategies and we find out few things which are working in our favor. So most of the time, when all the time, you might be knowing that we already have this Google Sheet, which is a fully automated approach which gets all the data into one place, and we will get an indication whether our direction of the Nifty is in bullish or bearish. One second, let me share my screen so that you can. I hope you can see the screen. So so basically the main agenda of this meeting is to discuss about the recently, as we mentioned in our group as well. So we are going to discuss about the algo which we have created for our Nifty option chain. We do have few algos for natural gas and other few sectors, but as of now we are mainly concentrating on Nifty. So back testing all the categories and strategies which is work which we are implementing on day-to-day basis. And within this 20 days of traveling, we noticed few multiple bugs which we noticed in this algos, and so far we have rectified all the bugs, and we are in good shape of identifying the trend analysis, and automatically our Google, with the help of this Google Sheet, so we are going to take the data into the algos, and our algo will automatically understand whether the trade is in our direction, and whether it has to go for a trade or not. So without any further delay, because as our trade automatically starts at 10:15, so we have less than 10 minutes. So within this 10 minutes, I quickly go through this new options which we have created in this Google Sheet. So most of them are already aware about our Google Sheets, which has all this information preloaded, but the new features which we included, like now we also have this VWAP indications. Earlier we used to completely rely on charts, either you have to relay to any of the broker website. Now there is no further delay, we also have this VWAP indication. Also the indicator also been included into this Google Sheets, and earlier we don't have this volume indications, but now we also have this volume indicator also added into our Google Sheets. And also the new features which we have included, like we also integrated the API, I mean the Perplexity AI integrated into our Google Sheets. So automatically when you go through this layout, which you can see the blank information, daily in the morning we will be going through this option, where if I click one option, automatically on background it runs all the API with the help of AI. It thoroughly reviews our Google Sheet, and it gives the analysis about the trade and what are the highest open interest built in this option chain analysis. So let's wait for a minute. It will not take much time, as it is in AI. It will take it's less than a seconds. So let's see. Yeah, now you can see on the screen. So it thoroughly reviews our Google Sheet, and it gives you a complete analysis. So what is happening in the Google Sheet, though we have some detailed information in the Google Sheet, but the AI will automatically reads and thoroughly integrates the, as you can see on the screen, we have indicated few OI buildup reductions and major support and major resistance, and also few Greek information, and also the risk management. Not only this information, we also have few more indications which we have included in this area, where we can also get the quick news updates. So based on today conditions, and starting from yesterday night to today till date, it automatically filters all the information in the background, and it gives you the clear cut information about what actually happening in the market, how much impact it is going to be included in the market. So as you can see here, we also have few economic policies updates, and we have sector and corporate events, and also the overall market sentiment as well. So each and every point we have added in this area, and also you can see the impact, how much impact it is going to give in the market. So whether you can take it, whether this news can be taken so seriously, or we can slightly ignore the conditions. So not only this, so these are the few updates which we have included in the Google Sheet. Not only this, we also have the complete analysis about trading score, which can be come in the morning. I mean it's in the top row. See, our AI automation, with the help of API, we got an score is about 75 out of 100. So we are also still working on to make it much more graphical representation. As of now we are getting a raw data in API, though it is a chargeable conditions. Second. I hope everyone can able to see the screen, right? I got a small issue in the reconnections. Can anyone unmute and tell me the update?
Yes.
Okay, then fine. Thanks. So as of now you can see on the screen, so this is the raw data. As of now we are getting it. So we wanted to make it a fully very good graphical representation. So maybe in the down the line we can expect those things also incorporated in this Google Sheet. So now we also have few new checklists which we added. Earlier we have an old approach of finding out the checklist, which we always do it in a manual approach. Now we have created a checklist which will be something like this. So automatically with the help of this price range, so most of the time when we trade in option tradings, we find we always play with price ranges. So when you wanted to see based on your capital and your risk management, you always trade with some particular pricing factors. So as of now as we are in a testing mode, so we are working with a very small amount, with a very small capital, since back end we wanted to trade with multiple trades and testing out the strategies. So we are in the range of 30 to 45. But if in case if you wanted to go more than if you really wanted to see with the range of 200 from starting from 150. So automatically when once you enter these indications, automatically our Google Sheets identify the price ranges in between this 150 to 200 on both the sides, even it is from the call side and also the put sides. So you can see the price range starting from 150 to 200. In call sides we have only two options which are in between this price range. Even in the call side also we have two options. So automatically all these indications, as you already know, we have this weekly trend and intraday trend analysis which is already shown here in our option chain analysis. So once we get all this checklist integrated into this checklist, automatically each and every so we have around 5 to 6 checklists. Not only this 5 checklists, we also have few more checklist background in the Python scripting. So in front you can see only the 5 major checklist. So those are minimal checklist which is included in the Python scripting. But when it comes to this checklist, these are the main checklist which automatically identifies from this area. So as of now when we are referring to this Google Sheets, we can see the trend is in bearish. So I can also show you my angel one. So we are doing a trade with around 4200 rupees. Let's keep our screen with orders, so that we don't know when the order is going to execute in the market. So let's keep it here, or else we can also go with position also. And we are more 4 minutes to go. We'll see whether if it is going to enter the trade or not. And as you can see on the screen, so these are the major checklists we have kept in the market. So no, the beauty is when you are mentioning the price range, let me go back to my previous price ranges, since I don't have capital for that in this account. So yes, now we are in the price range of 30 to 45. And we have given few major checklist in our API segment. So likewise we have in a particular day, starting from 10:30 to 12 o'clock, you have to do only one trade. Okay, so all this checklist it is going to check in the background, and it gives us an indication whether I mean it tells to the segment whether we have to enter this particular trade in this time range also. Even though you got maybe from 10:15 to 12 o'clock, you didn't get any opportunity to enter the market. Obviously it will not enter the market. But after 12 o'clock, if you got an opportunity to enter in the market, it will not take, because in the background we already given the checklist not to enter the trade. When the time range it is going to pass on the time range, automatically it will close the trading windows, and it will done for the day. So most of the time we can able to control those segments as of now. But we wanted to make it fully automated, so we are doing one trade in a day for a testing purpose. So as you can see here, weekly trade, intraday trade, and OI indicators, VWAP, and option trade analysis. So automatically, if all this information passes, it is suggesting that you can able to go with a trade of 25,350 PE. Okay, so here we can see, so all these checklists are passing in the background, and it is giving me the trading details as well. So what is the trade? Take a trade. It is telling API to for API to understand whether the call has to be taken or not. It is telling take a trade. But what trades you have to take is like the strike price is 25,350, and what is the option type, is whether it is a PE or CE. Yeah, it is a PE. And what is the lot size? We have to enter here. It's as of now we are going with only one trade. And the trade type, most of the time as of now we are in buying segment. In future we also wanted to do with sell segment as well. And what is the product type? The main thing is when we go with algo trading and API approaches, all the time we have to go with intraday basis, because we don't want to get into this delivery base. So sometimes, most of the time, I mean, as of now we are not getting any bugs in this scripts. But in future, if you really wanted to do your own algos, I suggest always go with intraday approach. Because most of the time when you are into this option trading approaches, I generally we don't go with delivery approach, because until or unless if you are in a selling mode. So let's see, we are almost near to our time. More 1 minute to go. And this is our console, as you can see on the screen. So the market is true, the window is false, the order false is false, the position is false, and the trade, how many trades we have to take. So as of now, that maximum checklist we can go with is 1. So automatically when the trade is going to execute, automatically we can able to get that information in the console as well. So in this recording, I'm not going to share my script here, because it has almost all the passwords and everything included in the script, so I don't want to get into much detail. So yes, as you can see on the screen now, the checklist has been passed, and it has generated few trades, I think. Let's go to the trades. So you can see here the yeah, okay. So basically what actually we have given the LTP, one second. See, entry price, market LTP. Okay. Okay, let me cancel the trade. I guess there is some issue. Let me cancel this. And let me do one thing. I will stop the script and rerun the script again, so that we can see whether what is happening in the background. Checklist not passed. There is some issue. I think we need to wait for some time. I think there is some issue with the change in open interest, as since we have rerun the script, so we are getting some, we have to get these areas to be filled. Actually, we'll do one thing, not an issue. We have rerun the script, so it is taking some time. So let me go through this checklist, and I will do one thing. I will make it as pass, since we already know it is going to pass. Yeah, let's go for the trade. Let's see whether if it is going to put a live trade. See, and new order has been placed in the screen. So basically when we are placing the orders in an API approach, so we generally don't go with the market price. So whatever the price we have mentioned here, the price was around 37.40, but the present LTP was around 39.80. So we are not going with the market orders. So basically we wanted to protect our trade in a such a way, we are always giving 1% below the present traded price. So automatically our whenever the algo is placing an order, it automatically identifies the present trading price. From there it automatically go with, see, as you can see on the screen now, it has been added. Now let's go to the position here. Yeah, so here you can see automatically the trade has been executed here, and whenever the stop loss is going to hit, so let me go through the console here. So every day it monitors. So here you see the present entry price was around 39.40, and the LTP is around this much, and what is the profit loss and what is the target here. 41.35 is my target. Let me open one Excel here. So my target is 41.35, and stop loss is 35.45. So now let's go to our trade and see how much we are able to, whether our script is going to work in our aspects or not. So what is the present trading price? It's around 40.50. So what is our stop loss? It's around 35. What is our entry price? Entry price is 39.40. Done. We are going to go with this trade, and automatically in the background automatically all the things will be taken care by here itself. So the one major mistake what we have done in today's script is like we have done I think something got activated now. So the main thing is when we run this API in the background all the time, it should not close like what we have done now. It should not be happen in that way actually. So most of the time if you run in the morning 9:15 till 3:30, it has to run continuously, so that we can identify the change in open interest. So let's see, I think we are near to our target. So that the present LTP was around 41.05, and our target is around 41.35. The one thing which I would like to mention here is like the for the entry price, whenever the LTP was around 40 rupees, we told the API to take less one from the present LTP to, you have to enter the call at 1% lower the premium. So that's why when the price is around 40 rupees, automatically it takes 1% lower price, and it place a limit order. It's not a market order. It always place a limit order for entering the prices, for entering the positions also. But when it comes to when it comes to target and stop loss, it automatically takes a market order. So here we don't want to place limit order sometimes, because since we are into this option trading and we are also completely relying on this algo trading approach, so entry somehow we can control. But when it comes to target and stop loss, I always suggest go with market price, because even the market price also will not give you much major differences. So as we can see, there are some losses we can see on the screen. Let's see, because anyways we are giving 10% stop loss and 5% target. Not an issue, but getting trades without human involvement is much easy than we involved in this trading actually. If we are going to trade in option buying, done, we are going to there will be lot of issues, and so much pressure we used to carry in our trading activities. So So all the time, if you're in option buying, maintain some algos. That would be great. Or else, please, I mean, it's not mandatory. If you are in option buying, we need to place option buying. I mean, algos. You can go with GTT orders, fixed targets and fixed stop loss. But let's see how things are going to work. As of now, we can see around 82 rupees loss. So let's not let's in the meantime we'll do one thing. I will be sharing you the last few days testing which we have done. So as you can see on the screen, so with the capital of when we have started trading with this Algo as a testing, we have taken a capital of 3500 rupees for testing. So in which the gross profit and loss was around 2167 with a around, I think we have done around 15 to 13 to 15 trades actually. 15 to 13 I guess around the, and you can see on the screen. So the data which you are seeing on the screen, it's not a manipulated data. It's all angel one profit and loss statements. So here we can see 72.73 percentage as a profitable days, and trades also we are around 75%, which is a very good thing. Don't go with 80 or 90 percentage. It will not happen. If you are in 90%, that's a different thing. No one can achieve 90% actually. If you are more than 50 or 55% or 60% also, it's very good actually. Then your strategy is working, and the profit factor also, and average holding time is around, see, the beauty is we are not trading more than 15 to 10 minutes actually. Our algo is automatically closing within 15 minutes. And so you can see some big losses and big profits. So we generally, when we go with this small capital, you can ask me why you got 940 rupees as how much profit. It's more than 25 to 30%. Sometimes when we work on this algo API approaches, our limit orders or market orders, when we are, I mean, working on the scripting at that time, we have noticed few issues in placing the order executions. And sometimes the entry was executed, but stop loss and targets are not working. So most of the time when we are testing in that approaches, so sometimes it since our I mean the targets or stop loss is not working, it's automatically taken more than 20 or 30%, because we are waiting whether the script is automatically going to close or not. But sometimes it's not happen. So we manually close the trades. Also you can see some big losses or big trades for testing purpose के लिए. So we have done it with this approach. So these are the trades which we have taken. Let's go with our trade, and we are around 180 rupees loss, and we have crossed 6% loss, and it's near to our stop loss. Let's see whether it is going to hit the stop loss or not, because our intention was to hit either stop loss or target without our human involvement. Let's see, because I'm not hunting for profits actually here. The beauty is like the main thing is we need to identify the analysis here, and whether it is following our Google Sheet approaches or not. And let's see. So we can see there is some problem with VWAP as well. So which we already, when we entered the trade, all these things at that time it got passed. But later if it can change, because the numbers are very less, because recently we have rerun the script now, so we will get some kind of issues, not an issue. But we can see these numbers actually again, it will goes through the pass. And you can see one VWAP is in fail means what happened, around 2 rupees difference actually. The VWAP price was around 38.24, but our present trading price was around 36.85. Let's see whether it will happen in seconds actually. It's not an issue. Let's see whether this is going to work. I always suggest when you enter this option trading, always place GTT orders, which broker is going to support you in GTT order. Always go with those brokers as well. I mean, as of now I know only Upstocks and even Zero the recently they also have started it since, but we are 100% sure in Upstocks we have this GTT order where you can directly enter the price. When you enter the trade also automatically we can give both the target and stop loss. So I always suggest go, if you go with the 5% target and 5% stop loss, gone, your trades will gone. So always make sure make 1:2 profits. So one is your profit and two is your loss. So since it is an option trading, it has so much volatility and quick price movements, so better to go with this kind of 10% stop loss. And so and even 10% stop loss is also very good actually when you have a strategy in your mind. And instead of most of the time what people do is like when the market is when they enter any of the particular trade, I think we are about to hit our stop loss. Let's see. When any of the persons enter into this option buying, all the time they might, if the person is entering around 200 rupees, so if they see 180 rupees, automatically they again average the prices. I think we are about to hit our stop loss. Let's see if it is going to enter exit the stop loss, then it's great, our algo is working then. Don't see these losses or profits, that's not a big deal actually, but the thing is the script has to work in our favor. That is a major part actually. If you are not going to keep this stop loss or the targets waiting for some big movements, keeping 1 lakh, I mean for instance if you are keeping a capital of around 15,000 rupees and you wanted to achieve at least 50% in one particular trade, then obviously you will be get out of the market within 1 or 2 trades, or match to match 1 month. After 1 month also you have to go out of the market with no capital. So always I suggest keep strict stop loss. Stop loss is major important rather than keeping the targets also. Always keep stop loss, or else you will your capital is going to vanish within couple of trades itself. Or else if you are getting some good profits also, maybe around in 21 trades, if you got around 15 to 16 profits also, one trade can take out all your profits. All these 15 days efforts can go wrong. We have gone through all those situations, and we suggest go with strict stop loss and targets. Now let's see our there is let's find out there are some any big players entering in the market. So you can see here, now we are identifying any big players are entering in the market. Let's see. Since the segment we can see everyone is in bearish mode, I don't think so we are going to hit the stop loss. 5% down is not a big deal in option trading actually. It most of the time I go with 8% minus also, all the time again it goes to 5% profit. So when you are habituated with this stop loss, and when you feel happy, you're, I mean one thing is like when you're trading in the market, you have to keep our ego aside actually. Since when we entered this particular trade, we are in the intention that the trade was around bearish mode, and we have gone through all this checklist. So if something is not working in our favor, we need to accept it. The entry point and the entry time was not in our favor, and we need to accept, and we have to done for that particular day. We should not fight with our particular trade approach. Why? I mean, I can see still the market is bearish, but sometimes the entry time might be a wrong thing. Let's see whether it is going to hit or not. So most of the time it will not take that much time, but today I think there is some issue. I mean, the market is also in the range bound approach. We are not expecting any sudden spikes. So we'll see whether the nifty is performing here. And as you can see on the screen, so we also have few indicators. These are the, I mean, if you are using TradingView, I mean the website, you can directly search for kit 2 trading indicator, which is freely available in TradingView. Only thing is you need to add our script into your chart. Automatically you can get all these indications by default. So I can see some good selling movement happening in the market. I don't think so we are about to hit our target. I think we might hit our target. Let's see. In the charts also I can see some strong selling is happening. We also have few indications shown in the candles actually. STC means this is a stochastic. Most of the time when you refer to any of the YouTube channels, and most of the YouTube channels, they used to give suggestions like you can use stochastic for trading. So instead of giving some stochastic trading here, so we have added that information in the chart itself. So automatically it gives us whether if you see the indications what we got here, the stochastic sell, we got an indication at this location. After that we got a very huge sell drop down here. Again we got a stochastic buy indication here. Then you can see some big movements happening here. The same approaches sometimes, all the time it will not work, but all the time we need to, when you are following few analysis in this particular segment, since in 1 minute, say which time frame you are also looking into this approach also we need to identify here. So we are seeing 1 minute calendar, 1 minute candlesticks. Actually 1 minute candlestick means we have so much of information, and so many false movements also we can see here. If you make it for 15 to if you are a swing trader, go with 1 hour time frame, or else if you are an option buying, I suggest always go with 1 minute or 5 minutes. That is good enough. If you are a swing trader, I suggest 15 minutes. I can see lot of selling happening in the market. Let's see. Since I mean our Nifty is also below the VWAP indication, since this blue line represents VWAP. Let's see how much the target. I mean, still we are at 172 rupees. I'm expecting some fall in these prices.